Hey, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share about how to gain a huge growth in your life. Think about this analogy. Where your attention flow, but the things will grow through the attention that you spend on a thing. So a small example for this is elephant in the room. So when I ask you, don't think about a pink elephant, but you will think about the pink elephant. And then the more you try not to think about the elephant, the more you think about the pink elephant. That's a good example for where your attention go, the things will flow through that attention. In our life, there's so many experiences that we did that unconsciously. Think about a habit that you have now that you don't want or not necessarily happy about that habit, and you want to get rid of it or you want to change that. But unconsciously, the more you try to get rid of that habit, the more you think about going into doing that habit, right? Such as, so my channel is mostly maybe 30 to 40% talk about no fat. So having to control your sexual urges, doing semen retention is a very, very hard task for a man to master. So I want to emphasize on especially men, because this is what we are. Right? We have sexual drive. Some of us might be starting when we are so young, right? Maybe 10 years old, or even younger, 8 years old, 9 years old. We have the urge, we have the energy, and we don't know how to use it. We put our attention into those areas of our life. So we get that habit. And when the habit builds up, we become addicted to porn, to pornography, to nasty videos and stuff like that. And we are addicted to the feeling of orgasm. Every man or women we like to have that feeling. Okay, that feeling is normal to us, that we like it because it feels so good. And as we grow up, as we want to change that habit, because addiction is not good for us, right? Because we are overly consuming porn as stimuli to the things that we want to do, the habit, like we want to masturbate, or we spending too much time on it. And the point here is, the more you want to get rid of the problem that you have right now, the more you think about it, the more it is hard for you to do it, right? So elephant in the room explain that. So what's the best we can do, right, to unlearn this, to get over these habits that we don't want, or the experience that we don't want? Like we don't want them to be happening again, but keep on thinking, we keep on feeling that energy to those things that we don't want. Let go. Okay, so when we let go of the identity of, okay, I am that person to have this thought and feeling every day in and day out. I have this feeling, I have these thoughts, I have this urge to watch certain videos, to binge on certain movies, or it's my habit to binge on Netflix, or it's my habit to become a sex addict or porn addict. We need to let go of that image of us being that person. That is when you say, oh, okay, enough is enough. Now that I want to change. I want to become a different person. By that means that you're letting go of the thought of having to get over it. Right? Having the thought of get over it is the culprit behind all of this. That we have to let things go. So if we are not that person anymore, we are not link our feeling to an addict in different area of our life that we don't want. When we don't link ourselves to that thing, we are not that thing anymore. So it's the feelings that we put towards the thing, like we give the things meaning. We relate our feeling to that thing so that we can stay attached to it. So when you let go of the attachment to sex addict, to porn addict, to Netflix addict, to drugs addict, to alcohol addict, that is bad for you. You're letting go of that identity, of that attachment. You will become a new person because you did the detachment from that person, because you don't resonate with that person anymore. Okay, why is this important? Because this is linked to the elephant in the room. The more you think of that things, the more you want that things to disappear or stop manifesting in your life. You have to let go of that thinking. So again, how to let go of that thinking or that thought? You don't think. Right now, let's do an exercise to not get into thinking about the pink elephant anymore. So what I want you to do is to experiment this will work or not, is take a deep breath now. And just focus on the breath that you took and keep doing that for the next minute with me. Focus on the air that you're breathing in. Focus on your lung expanding and letting that air come up from your mouth or your nose. So the last one, right? Breathing in and out. So if that works for you, of not thinking anything, even the pink elephant, right? That means it works when you let go, when you focus on yourself other than the problem that you want to solve. Okay, let's come to another point of this video. When you try to transition yourself through problems, habits, to acquiring a new habit or solving a problem, the most important thing is look into ourselves. Like, what can I fix in me? What things that doesn't work in me that I haven't addressed it yet? So put yourself into the momentum of what can I do now? So this, if you relate to the breathing that you do right now, or before this that I show you guys, means that switch the focus back into yourself and then examine that what doesn't work and what can you do from there, by not forcing anything to happen, right? Just acceptance when you do the breathing, accept things for what it is, and go from there. So many people will have this problem, that is, okay, I want that changes to be so big, right? So amazing. My whole world will shift. The fact is, things happen slowly. Sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. It depends on the focus that you have towards that thing that you want to fix, or you want to resolve, or you want to change. Because when you separate yourself from the problems, the things that you're trying to get rid of, you kind of find a way to resolve it to your higher self. Right? So we want to detach from everything, detach from problems, detach from those ideas that we have. That's why I'm doing this breathing technique that I did just now, to separate ourselves from the things that we're trying to resolve. By not thinking about it is the way of really feeling that detachment. Right? That detachment is going to bring you new ideas and going to give you an idea how to resolve, how to go about that problem. So I used to be that person that, okay, when NoFap is a big thing for me in my life, when I started NoFap, I always think about, I want to go through the 90 days, 60 days. I don't relapse on those time. And every day is very, very hard for me, because I was thinking about like how to not get into this, how to not get into that, how to control myself to not watch those videos, or not to make myself into that situation that I want to fap. Like every day this is going in my mind. And what it does is, the progress of getting to 60 days, 90 days, getting harder and harder each and every day, because I'm struggling because of that thought, that thinking that I have, that I think that I must do this and that, I must not do this and that. I wasn't detached from the identity that I'm an addict. I am a porn addict, or I was addicted to the dopamine that I get from those things. Because I didn't detach from it, I'm still that addict. I'm still trying to control myself not to be that. That means I'm thinking about the elephant every day. And I'm not, and I'm not trying to think about that elephant. All right. That means I keep on thinking that, and keep on relating myself to that habit. And I never succeed in those attempt on finish those 60 days or 90 days, because I can't really help myself from detaching, because I'm not detaching from the identity, the things, the habits. That's why I can't get through the 60 days and 90 days. And that is the whole problem of me trying to change my life, change my habits. No matter how hard I try, I still haven't detached from the identity. But when things happen, and I realized that when I was not thinking about wanting to get rid of this habit, when I let go, when I do something else that makes me happy, I actually forgot about vaping. I forgot about wanting to watch those videos. Like, how amazing is that? Because when we detach ourselves from those problems, we're not thinking about it, we separate ourselves from those things, we're actually doing the best work to overcome those problems. So when we let go, like when we do something else that is matter, when we make those time to do something meaningful to help others, or to having a quality conversation, we forgot about that problem. That's the point. That's the things that I want to address today. Detach yourself from the problem, from the habit that you want to change. Because when you're thinking about it every minute, every second, every day, you're not going to get rid of those things that you want to get rid of. Instead of, you multiply your energy towards that thing. So when your energy flows into thinking of that things that you want to change, you're actually making it harder for you to change. And to be able to change yourself drastically, having big changes, is to be able to detach yourself from those problems, from those areas that you want to change, and disconnect yourself from that identity. Right? Cut your identity with those addiction, with those habits. that you don't want to have in your life. And through those detachment, through those separation, like doing things that actually encourage you to become better in your life, that is when the changes come. That is when you feel like I'm a new person. Right? Because you detach from your old self. You detach from your old feeling that you feel because you separate from it. Right? That's important because there's no way for us to change, or there's no motivation running behind the changes if we don't know the real method of transformation. So detachment means you're giving yourself a chance for big transformation. So starting from today, I want you guys to think about the method that I used just now, the breathing technique. That is the most simple technique that you can do to detach yourself from thinking about anything that you don't want to think, but you keep on feeding the energy. Put the focus in to yourself, focus on the breathing, and you will see that when the time that you are doing that, you actually empty, you are free. And that is when new things will come into your life, when you occupy your breathing with the life, with the things that you have. Use breathing to separate yourself from thinking about the problem. And from there, there's another topic that we can go through. You can do meditation. You can think about what things that you want to improve, want to have in your life. And occupy your time with that. Right? That will make your life change. Because when you give yourself a chance to think about new things will come into your life. You imagine that you are success. You picture your success when you're meditating. You will have to follow that energy. Just like when you follow your energy through thinking about the things that you don't want, the more that you focus on it, the more that you will grow. So when you focus on a new things, a new life that you want, it will grow. And at the same time, you get rid of the old habits and old feelings. Because of, first, you detach from all those things. You have to detach from all and reattach yourself for the new things in life. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, and also, please share this video with your friend if they find it hard to get rid of the old habits, the old feelings. And they seems to can't really find the cure of those areas. There have been trouble with that thoughts and feelings. They're thinking about every day and why I can't fix those things in my life. That is maybe because they haven't detached from the problem. They're feeding a problem with the energy that they don't want to have. When you're feeding that energy, it grows. So when you detach, it disappears. All about those things are energy. So, alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.